The college football season is entering the home stretch of the 2024 season, and it will be an important period for the West Virginia Mountaineers. Sitting at 4-4 with 4 games left, head football coach Neal Brown met with the media for his weekly news conference. The Mountaineers are coming off the team's second bye week of the season. WVU will travel to Cincinnati to face the Bearcats at Nippert Stadium. Neal Brown said today backup quarterback Nico Marchiol could get his third start behind center for the Mountaineers. Brown said starting QB Garrett Green is doubtful for the game this weekend. Green was hurt late in the first half back on October 19th against the Kansas State Wildcats. Marchiol started the Mountaineers last game against the Arizona Wildcats and finished the game 18 of 22 for 198 yards, a pair of touchdowns, in a 31-26 win. Today, Neal Brown also addressed the team's change at defensive coordinator. Last week, Brown announced the move to replace Jordan Leslie from the position.
Appreciate Jordan in his service to our program. Really good man, really good football coach. Jeff Coons will take over and qualified. He's ready to step up. He's done really well anytime we put him in charge, whether it's lead in recruiting, whether it's on the punt team where he's taking the lead. He's been the organizer on special teams, always excelled in leadership roles. He's got experience with linebackers here, but he's also coached safeties in the past, so he can tie the front and the back, and then he's called defense before. So excited for him. Special teams, what we'll do is Tony Thompson has been our lead on our punt block team all year. He'll add the responsibilities of the punt team and be the lead on the punt team. And then Chris Herring has been our lead on kickoff and kickoff return all year. He'll continue in that role. So that's how we'll divide up special teams.
25 in the red zone.
Saturday's game kicks off at noon in Cincinnati. From the football field to the basketball court tonight, the WVU men's basketball team tips off a new season and a new era. The Mountaineers tip off the 2024 to 2025 season in Morgantown against the Robert Morris Colonials. This is the first game for new WVU men's basketball coach Darren DeVries. DeVries comes to WVU from a successful run at Drake. The Mountaineers are coming off a 9-23 season. The team's roster features 14 new players, including Tucker DeVries, who followed his dad from Drake. Tucker has been named to the Naismith Trophy watch list, which is given to the men's top college player of the year. That game is set for a 7 p.m. tip-off. Back here in the Mid-Ohio Valley, Week 2 of the Ohio High School Football Playoffs is coming Friday night. This year's Week 2 will feature a Washington County rivalry rematch for a chance to advance in the playoffs. In Division 6, Region 23, we get a 4-5 matchup between the Fort Fry Cadets and the Waterford Wildcats. Fort Fry beat Buckeye Trail in the opening round of the Ohio Regional Playoffs this past Friday, 30-22. Just down the road, Waterford beat Fairbanks 34-21. This Friday will mark the second time these two schools have played this season. Back in Week 4 of the season, the Cadets beat the Wildcats 35-7. From high school football back to the college level, it was a big weekend for Marietta College. The Pioneers team moved its record to a school best 8-0. Marietta defeated Wilmington on Senior Day 52-6. The win helped move the Pioneers up in the rankings. Marietta is up to 23 in the AFCA News Coaches Poll, and last week Marietta made school history by earning its first ever ranking at 25. Saturday's win sets the Pioneers up for a big challenge, and Marietta hits the road this weekend for a number 3 Mount Union. Tonight's sports poll question asks you, do you think WVU men's basketball team will have a successful season? You can vote at the sports section of WTAP.com. That'll do it for sports. When we come back, we have one last look at the weather.